Welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jodie, and along with my long-distance bestie Amanda, we live to break down all the things we love to hate. Each week, we scour TV, TikTok, and pop culture and deliver you our unfiltered, snarky takes on everything. Take a moment to subscribe on YouTube so you catch all our live streams and shows, and follow the links in the banner to subscribe to our free weekly podcast and 2 Patreon shows, We Love to Hate TV and Total Request Podcast, where you request the shows and we break them down. Once subscribed, you have instant access to our massive library of hundreds of past shows and recaps. We promise you'll love it. And listen, we're all friends here, so let us hear from you in the comments. We love getting to know you, and we hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's go. Hello, and welcome to We Love to Hate TV, everything, and all that kind of good stuff. Oh,
Browntown.
Back.
Oh, she's back. Finally. Jeez. Now, guys, we don't really have we just finished recording Fart Poo of a Sister-Wise Patreon episode that'll be up right after we finish this. And then we went straight into Browntown here. So yeah, there it is. It's worse than we thought. It's where they're all discussing the aftermath of how horrible it's going to be for Tony to join their family.
Meri's jeans are tight in this episode, by the way.
And she's got on some clogs on the bottom.
Yeah.
On those toesies. But so we don't really have any kind of a outline here, but we just wanted to jump on live, do a Browntown, catch up on what we've both been doing. We're both totally different people now than we were 2 weeks ago. And catch
we
up
are. And hey, guys, I think we should all just give a special shout out, a special hello to my ex-husband, who apparently big watcher of the show, you guys.
Yeah, no, we were kind of joking about that before. We were kind of joking, like, oh, no, I'm actually watching this. But
no, everyone say hi. Everyone say hello.
Hi.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's
you're really doing
apparently lots of time during the day.
Apparently.
On top of working so hard to, keep up with what's going on with your ex-wife while she's, working and taking care of your kids and all that stuff.
Welcome to all. But so what's going on? I'm just going through the comments here. We got Anya Galert Dunkel in the comments here. We got Justine, Sharon, Kelly, Janelle, all these people that I recognize. That it's been so long, I feel. So
yeah. I mean, listen, just stating the facts, right? I mean, it's just it's really cool, when you are the primary caregiver of children, and then all of a sudden, you're getting screenshots of you and your business partner's podcast in legal proceedings. So much fun.
Yeah, that didn't almost make me drive off the road when I got that screenshot. It's like, what's happening? Anyway, fun stuff. But we're everyone's settled in now. Yes, somebody said they like my I have nails now.
I love those.
Without Jodie to talk to all day, they're press-ons. I've just completely glommed onto Justine completely. I'm just really trying to become Justine, so everything she does or wears, I just try to emulate it. So I'm living a nail life now, and I have a new car that you were trying to help me with. Your kids were trying to help me with, and every suggestion they made, I was like, no, that's too big. That's going to be way too big. And then I ended up with this giant SUV because. What am I doing here? But that's all that's happened with me.
It's Let's head into Jodie. Deserve it.
Thank you, but we're not here to talk about me. We're going to catch up with Jodie, who I'm so. When you texted yesterday, I was recording with Joan, Hot in the City. Check it out. We were recapping, and that'll drop tomorrow. I got your message. John was talking, and I was just like, "Oh my God, Jodie got her fucking router." It was no bueno. It was 24 hours before I'd get just a clump of text from Jodie when she finally hit a Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah. So this has been wild. So, I moved with my amazing, truly love of my life. Never knew that,
he's
that's
your
what
David.
a love.
He's your Wooly. He's your
Oh, David Woolley. God, careful there, babe.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's annoying. I know when people are like in love and they're whatever, it's like, woo, gross, annoying. But like truly, you and I have talked before,
You can
obviously
finally
in
talk
depth. I don't
about
know
it. Yeah.
if anyone knows, like, you have like, parent issues who maybe were not the most, like the best influence on how relationships should be, right? But yeah, like had I known this was like, oh, this is how like a healthy, in love, respectful, great relationship should be. So yeah, very, very happy. He got a job, ADAM, as Chelsea would say.
Yeah.
Which I still, every single time, I can't even call him by his name because I think ADAM every
In my
time.
head, I pronounce it as 80 a.m. because that's kind of how we
Yeah.
originally started
So,
talking about him.
yeah, so he got a job up here in the Madison, Wisconsin area. And it just like made sense. My kids were like, oh my God, we love him. We want to go, blah, blah, blah. I know all that like annoying stuff. But yeah, so made it up here. We're in the Madison area suburbs. It's great. Amazing house. Bedroom for my everyone, my kids, his kids. It's amazing. And my ex, just stating the facts, was just
You're
like,
allowed to state
no,
facts.
yeah. You have to like notify your like ex of your intent to move. And I did that just as a notification, and he didn't want to agree to let the kids move.
Let me just interrupt really
Yeah.
quickly. This whole thing, like, honestly, a lot of times when things are happening with someone, I do try to look at both sides of things just to be like, oh, well, maybe she's over exaggerating or overreacting. Maybe he really does have some merit here. We've gone back and forth. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm genuinely just saying, I don't understand what the end goal was supposed to be. I just couldn't figure out exactly what would benefit from not just letting you move. It was going to benefit everyone monetarily, quality of life for him as
Yeah.
well. But
Correct.
it just seems to me from an outsider that
Yeah.
there's more of a spite factor here than there is on actual like letting us move on with our lives and everyone just like chilling out. It doesn't seem like there's any benefit to continuing this other than just saying fuck you to you and wasting all of your money. That's just my
Yeah. Yeah, my attorney kind of, same sort of thing. And what did you know?
Right,
We're at the
everyone's kind of
same
baffled.
place where he could have just signed something. But anyway, very happy. And in these proceedings, apparently, I found out that he is a number one subscriber and listener and viewer.
Patreon too, yeah. We'll take that money.
Even unannounced Browntown episodes. So that's
And also
fun.
it was new information.
Amanda, it was a screenshot. You saw it of us talking about Justin Timberlake, and it says Browntown on it. Like, this is real life.
It was news to both of us that we make like 6 figures on this podcast. Like, we're both I mean, the money.
Make it.
Yeah. I mean, that was I don't really know what we're trying to be caught doing, but we've never
working. Which maybe women shouldn't be working. Maybe that's just kind of like
maybe women
thing,
should just keep their goddamn mouths shut.
Yeah. So apparently he's a big listener and viewer. So yeah, say hi in the comments. So that was like an annoyance, but bigger annoyance was just this whole internet situation. So this has just been a nightmare. I don't know if it's the company, if it's the area. Like, we're not in the boonies. We're in like a subdivision area.
You're in Madison.
Yes. And we're supposed to get TDS.
Which I heard of.
Is the name of the company, TDS, right? And they were like, oh no, we can't get out until July 5th. And we're like, well, that's unacceptable. That's a week, right? Well, then July 5th turned into July 15th, babe. And now imagine 4 kids who like neither am and I really want to talk to and have like
We have an entire house to unpack, like 2 households coming into
So I
one.
was thinking this whole, I'm like, what is she doing without internet? Because I'm like, don't you have 4G? But you're like, oh, well, there's a lot of us that live here. Because I don't think about that stuff because it's
I
just
don't even
me.
know how it works. All I know is like I can't get anything on a phone. There's no TVs.
I was like, what is she even doing? There's no TV even. What were you doing all week?
Oh, like talking to each other. Like we like laid in bed at night tonight. We're like, should we just like talk, like play a game or something? Like what?
Oh my god!
Yeah, we play games. I mean, the kids. This is crazy.
The kids know what it was like growing up in the 80s now.
They met the neighbors and rode bikes outside.
Wow.
Is that cute? I know, it's like going
foreign.
back 2 decades.
It's a concept.
So anyway, whatever, it ended up being, and then we're like, okay, we're gonna switch to Spectrum because TDS was like a whole thing. Adam is an attorney, so he's like doing all these like attorney flex things, talking FCC, blah blah blah. Anyway, so we switched.
By the way, can you talk about that?
Oh yeah, I'll talk about that too. So anyway, we switched to Spectrum. It still was supposed to have been here last Friday. It's still not here, but we went to the Spectrum and got the box and all that shit. And then last night, yes, we finally have a TV hooked up. Ooh, go with Spectrum. Okay, good. Yay. Okay, someone's saying it's a good thing. So that, and then also
smash that like, by the way. That's a good concept. We've actually lost a lot of subscribers over the past since we came back with Browntown. The subscribers are going down. So
oh god, you guys, I'm so sorry.
No, since we came back, it sat stagnant for a few months and then once we started actually doing Browntowns again, people were like, oh, I hate these bitches. So like and subscribe. But can you continue? So I was standing at a Starbucks when I got your message and you sent me a screenshot of the job thing.
Oh, right. So
can you talk about that?
I parted ways with my job. Yes. I forgot what it's called, but it's almost like when you are getting punished and you're doing more work because you are doing more work and you're capable. It just just was not a good fit, I would say. So I'm back full-time podcasting. We're gonna go all the way down.
Didn't it feel so good to just like end that?
Oh yeah, and like when I came back
for you.
I had to take a couple days off because moving and like figuring out like, okay, I'm gonna get like set up. I had intentions to like keep working for at least a little while, and then I came back and there was just some things I was like, no, like this is not gonna work.
And one of my favorite parts about that is I said, what? So do you still have to finish out the day? And you said to me, no, I closed my computer and I walked away. And I was like, oh, preach, queen. It was just such an empowering moment. I was like so happy for you.
I mean,
you get full-time Jodie. Yeah, right.
I'm absolutely like terrified, shitting my pants, but I know everyone has been through this in some way, shape, or form. But no, I have like a great support system and super happy. Love this area. Never like I should have like expanded and moved earlier on in life, but
Jacob says it's a good thing you make 6 figures with the pocket. Well, exactly. Hey, you know
we
what?
will.
Now that you're a full-time podcaster, McGee, we're gonna be rivaling the Doughboys. We're gonna win like an iHeartRadio award. Yeah.
No,
that's the big dreams.
We're gonna be on social media. Ever heard of it?
TikTok. People keep following us on TikTok, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. We do have TikTok, don't we?
Yeah, that's why I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow. So I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna be seen now. So it's like turning a page. Not everything is done with all the legal stuff, but that'll like it's algorithm.
It'll happen. There's
stuff. It is what it is.
The end is near.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, just I'm not the only one who, has an ex and shitty jobs and all that kind of stuff. So
and sadly, this is in no way even in the top 50 worst divorce situations I've seen.
Oh God, no.
By any means. This is still pretty amicable.
Yeah. Like this is not like he's not like causing me pain. It's just an annoyance.
It's annoying.
Like go away Go away.
Bye. Aurora. You got an Aurora.
You don't even go here. You don't go here to Sister Wives You. But hey, can we get to the breaking news that we were going to jump into right before we started recording?
Yeah, somebody just did. Wait, do you want to do a little little
so
hot,
sweet
oh, wait.
in the comments, by the way.
We're not in Brown Town yet, but we got all this stuff. Oh yeah. Hot topics. Okay, so what's the hottest goss going on right now, Jodie?
Well, just like Stitch and Biatch. Or no, I'm sorry. Oh, we're popping all around. Gypsy Rose, little baby Gypsy, is going to have a little baby Gypsy.
A bebe.
She's pregnant. Oh, God. Okay, so what? Okay, what do you think about her hair more blonde? By the way,
I she's got highlights in it.
Her.
I heard that chunky Kelly Clarkson highlights are coming back.
Oh, I could see that.
Sure.
Yeah, kind of like in style.
2000s look.
Yeah, I think that like sadly for Gypsy, I mean, she did kill her mother and all. Right. I think this like fantasy of her, well, she's complicit. She beat the charges. She beat the charges.
Exactly.
I think this fantasy of her like, oh, having a baby and she's gonna have her own family and kind of like redo or whatever, that truly is gonna be a fantasy. Like, wait till she is taking care of a baby and it's real annoying and real mouthy and kind of like she is.
I mean, I guess we'll see. I mean, I'm sure that there'll be like a TV show about it. So some financial security for her, at least with that. Because there's that. Yeah, somebody was asking if there's a Life After Lockup on Lifetime. I'm not watching it, but Daphne and Ron are both watching it, and I'm very fascinated by it. I'm so kind of burnt out by the Gypsy Rose of it all, just from TikTok and stuff, that like I don't feel the need to watch that. And I've seen every documentary and stuff, but I think
I've been listening to Cara Berry's Everybody's Business But Mine. Sorry, her recaps of the Lifetime show. That's where I get my recaps from. Yeah, and it sounds like it's kind of boring. Like, I think everyone's kind of tired of her already. Am I wrong?
Which is so exactly like describes our society right now. America, is that everyone's like, yay, Gypsy. And I've said this before, but like, again, what did we expect to happen here? Did we expect her to get out of prison and just like what? Like work on like Wall Street? Like what did we think was going to happen here? She's doing, and she seems more well-adjusted than I would have ever
working 9 to 5, right?
Yeah, like I just don't. She's more well-adjusted than I would have ever thought. Than she should be. She's more well-adjusted than she should be after everything that she's been through.
Yeah, I think she has that teen mom thing where it's always like there's just a nonstop adrenaline rush. We've talked about this. Like if they're not having 100%. A kid, they're having a pet, and then they buy a new house, and they have a new car, then they have a new boyfriend, and then they have another kid, and that's Gypsy's entire life has always been like, I'm a Make-A-Wish kid. I got a new wig. I'm going to Disney World. They built us a house. Oh, I killed my mom. I'm going to a prison. I got a new boyfriend.
She's the JoJo Siwa of true crime.
Oh, what do you think about JoJo?
Oh, I mean, I love everything about that situation because it's such low stakes, but it irritates everyone so much. And like we have a thread of a text thread between just me, Jodie, and John, my co-host for Pod in the City. Everyone check it out. And all you do really there is send us JoJo videos, and we both always hate it.
Of the crowd just booing her. There's not a single person in the crowd. They'll start cheering like, oh yeah, this song. And then she does it like, or she grabs her crotch and then everyone's like, boo.
The crotch,
and she gets mad because they're booing.
To stop. Well, anyway, good luck for Gypsy. My condolences on the baby.
Yeah, that's going to be rough. I think she's actually going to spiral. Like I could see her kind of going down like somewhat of a medication route when she's got that baby. The reality of taking care of a baby.
She's about to have that
where no one cares anymore. No one
Yeah.
cares about
That's
her,
what all
and
these
now she's gonna be stuck with this.
reality stars just constantly chasing the next like reality thing. Is
Mhm.
that all for like news and gossip? Me and John just did our live yesterday, and there was no news this week like at all. By the way, we need to figure out what we're gonna have a meeting this week about what we're doing now with our lives. Now that Sister Wives is kind of coming back, and we're doing a crossover with
A
Corey and
stakeholders
Carly.
meeting.
A shareholders meeting, exactly. Corey and Carly are going to join us for an extended Browntown soon, within the next couple of weeks. So they'll come on for Brown, and
Mhm.
we'll take it over to their feed, so we both have that. But
Uh-huh.
anyway, there's no really news this week. But the Brown family, it was July 4th. I know you were out celebrating wearing America themed outfits.
Mm.
You love it, but the ladies all love 4th of July, so we're posting on social media. So let's get into some
Okay, let's see this.
Brown Town.
Everything's waiting for poo.
Sweet.
Oh, I missed this so much. This is what I needed.
Now, here's my breaking news. Me and Joan did talk about this yesterday, but I always got to kind of keep it pushing with Joan because we have so much to talk about. And that podcast moves at a fucking like lightning speed compared to us, who will just take a topic and then.
Oh, I
talk about
love your
food for
weekly.
20
I love it.
Well, now me and Corey and Carly, and now Jody's finally like back in the world and can participate in
Right?
this back and forth. We're kind of going back and forth about when season 19 is going to be dropping.
Yeah.
Jean, boots on the ground, Jean, who is here right now, so everyone say hi. There's a lot of regulars here.
Just
Everyone say
saying.
hi to
Okay.
each other. She told me that the word on the street is that the trailer should be dropping probably this week, and it dropped on a Wednesday last year, so it could be tomorrow. And if it is tomorrow, we might have to do another emergency Browntown and break down that trailer or something.
Sure. So now, so that's what
trailer.
Jean had heard. Boots on the ground. Word on the street is that it's dropping.
In her
But
bootsy
Corey
way,
and-
yes, that it's dropping. Now,
Corey and Carly
also,
think-
no, that's trailer. That's separate
Okay,
than
sorry.
the other thing. So now we're deciding when the drop day is going to be for the actual season. I assume it'll say that in the trailer. Dude, when that trailer drops, I'm going to feel electric. There will be
Yes.
electricity flowing through my body. But I think, and this is what Jean told me too, that it's going to drop August 4th, which is like 4 weeks away.
Which is also Obama's birthday.
Oh my God. You share birthday with Trump and Heather McDonald.
I know. And my sister shares it with Obama again.
Oh, okay. So that's how you know all that. I'm like, why do you know that off the top of your head? August 4th, because on TLC's schedule, it is for August 4th, which is a Sunday, the 10 p.m. block is just blank. So that's something. But then Corey and Carly think it's September, and they're always right about that. So that's the only reason I believe them. I don't think they have any like actual proof or receipts, timelines, but that I feel like it's a smoking gun that part on the schedule for August 4th is blank.
Okay. Well, if it's blank, what else would it be that's filling in that time block, you think?
I don't know, because that's exactly what happened last year, is that it was blank. And that's how everyone week to week was figuring out how many episodes there would be, is that it would be blank. And this is it dropped I think it dropped in August last year too, right? It dropped like second week of August. So that would track.
Yeah, I feel like it was August, September. Okay, well, I'm super excited. I can't wait.
Either way. But yeah, we'll be back with weekly lives and recaps. But again, we need to figure out what a good day and time will be. The sky's the limit.
Right.
Okay. Can you all kind of click through the photos? Because I screenshotted them. You did go and label them, though, so I'm excited.
I did.
They're not in any order. We're just going to click through each picture and kind of discuss what's going on in this picture. And this is what all the ladies on Instagram were doing throughout the week and throughout the 4th of July. Not Robyn and Kody, though. The only proof of life we have of Kody and Robyn is this picture of them doing what? Ariel is obviously running away, and Robyn's like struggling to catch her.
Ariel is having a temper tantrum. Look at her. She's like, I didn't get my kitty cocktail. Like she's being a real hoe about something.
A real
or like she didn't get a balloon because they're like, you're too old for a balloon. You know, it's something. She's.
I keep describing the picture. I'll go through the comments, but you describe everything that's happening here.
We already got the comments, babe. We already got these comments.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well then.
No. Oh, don't be sorry. Not in Canada. Yeah, so I think I labeled this picture Aurora's purity bow because this bow looks good on I don't think it looks good on anyone of any age, even a child. Like that's very infantilizing in a bizarre way. I am shocked, however, what shocks me the most about this photo is that Solomon's shirt is not tucked in because I feel like that's a real like
sloppy.
He's putting his foot down. Yeah, he is not going to allow his mom to have him tuck in his shirt any longer. He looks very slight and slim, though. I really am worried about him.
Well, because this is the first time his face has ever touched the sun, I think, and we actually get a rare instance here of him standing on the ground with his own 2 feet. This isn't me body shaming. Is it the angle? Did Robyn look like pregnant in this picture, kind of? Or is it just like the in motion type thing? I'm not calling her fat. She's not fat.
Yeah, it could be. I think she just picks such awful clothing. It's like a little mini bolero jacket or some shit.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. And is that what's the other daughter? Brianna? I think Brianna sees the photographer in the distance and is looking over.
She's giving them the look of death.
And Kody is telling Robyn to do something. Like, go chase after Ariola because Ariola is having a temper tantrum.
Yeah, and all you see of him is
Ariola runs that family. Look at her.
100%. Do you like how you can't even see Kody's face at all, but you can still tell just from his hair placement of what his face looks like in this picture? Like exactly what.
He's a curmudgeon. Very curmudgeon-y these days.
He's always in a crappy mood.
Yeah, he is. In a crappy mood, if you will.
For that family. Let's go through these just from top to bottom here. Update on Reggie. Still no sign, no existence, no word. Actually,
okay. Do you think the possibility that she gave Reggie away and just doesn't want to tell you?
She wouldn't even let me play with it. I was telling this to John yesterday. There is not a memory in my childhood of me being alone in the room with this doll. Like if that doll, the few times that doll ever like came out of whatever hiding place it was in, she'd be in the room monitoring me, like handling it.
I think there was like a lovely, very responsible oldest child daughter in the neighborhood who really had her eye on Reggie, or your mom.
My mom would never do that.
Thought, oh, really?
She would never. Yeah, no. What's mine is mine, according to Daphne.
Well, I don't believe that she doesn't remember Reggie then. Where she's like, I just have no idea.
I know there's a conspiracy.
Knows.
But we'll see. I just texted her, can I get that picture of Reggie now? So we'll see what her response is. Okay, let's see what this is. You added this one in for some reason.
We were looking for a photo of, was it Robyn's yard in comparison to the others? And we found this. Look at Kody's derpy face right there. And this total slick shyster of a realtor on the right. Tom Love group. Luxury home specialist group. Tom Love. Whoa.
Where did you find this on his Instagram?
No, it was just on Google.
Oh my gosh.
Google it, babe.
Okay. So there's that.
Justine said Reggie is the Annabelle of Calgary.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, he's not allowed out. All right, here's this is a picture of Robyn's backyard because it angers me how gorgeous it is. Okay, so now this one is, you've labeled meat. And I believe, I'm gonna guess that this was a couple days ago when Janelle went out. I think she's in Vegas. She's doing something with Plexus possibly right now, or there's something going on right now. And she went to this restaurant. She wanted us to know about this restaurant. And she goes, oh, look at this food. It's you never know. So
what
she's
this
living her best
exactly?
life. I don't know,
So
but
it looks like maybe some prime rib with like curdled yellow jizz on it. Is that a lobster tail up top?
Yeah. Oh my God.
A lamb chop with mint jelly.
Yeah.
Maybe some ribs. And then what is
All of
that
that
thing on the
looks
left?
really
Oh, wait, that's cauliflower.
Yeah.
What is that big glob? Is that sour
like a
cream?
I don't know, but I haven't eaten today and that
I
looks
don't
fucking
like
good.
that.
Oh, what's this? Oh, this is where they were. Janelle. At Anthony's Sunday
Get out
brunch
your
today.
readers, everyone. Like, what?
it.
Janelle.
This
Zoom
was a little
in,
like
babe.
carousel that she posted. Yeah, she just wanted us to know there's a smoked Bloody Mary and a champagne that I think she embarked on some champagne. So good for her. Again, getting that best life.
Okay, well, Scouts found her new perch to bark at everyone in the front of the house. Is that hollandaise? I feel like Janelle would say it just like that, Jacob. Is that hollandaise?
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Naughty.
It's made with egg butter. Okay, so Janelle celebrated 4th of July by there. Now, so did Christine. There were lots of videos of parade passing by. Like,
taking video of a parade is just like taking photos or videos. Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
It's like, are you going to sit down and watch that again?
No one is going to do that, and don't play it. I have never once been like, God, you know what? I really want to know how Amanda's fireworks were. Could you send me video of that?
Of the world, yeah. Or if you came to my house and I was like, I have to show you this video of this fireworks display that I saw.
This photo is so Janelle, though.
I think this is
a cowgirl and someone else with a flag on a horse. Oh, this is another great one. Today's activities. Old Faithful Geyser.
She figured out how to use a location.
That's it.
Right there.
Yep. Totally. And she got just the tippy tops of other people's heads. Didn't zoom in. You couldn't just get the landscape shot, Janelle.
So easily edited. But yeah. And also, is that as big as Old Faithful gets? It seems like I feel like I would be a bigger boom and that would be
underwhelming.
Post.
The other great thing about this is that she puts today's activities space dash for no reason, but she doesn't put an apostrophe in today's.
Not heading into anything. No.
Really interesting. Really
Janelle doesn't edit, and that's what I like about her, because same with us on our podcast. All right, what is this? Okay, here's sticking with Janelle here. Really good time.
I specifically remember this was one of the few things that came across that I could watch right away that you sent me.
Right. Yeah.
And it's so Janelle's doing a video selfie here. And the way she says it,
you can tell
a little hoarse, like her nodes are a little dry, or it could be her floppy safari hat choking her because she's got the neck strap, so her hat doesn't fly off her head. And she's like, what did she say? Having a really good time. And then she like scans kind of over her shoulder.
And nothing.
We can get the sights. Yeah. Having a really good time. And then she's real up close. She's like, and then it just goes out.
It looks like it's about to rain in about 2 seconds too, but that's fine.
Having a really good time. She really loves the outdoors for someone who doesn't seem like they have all the things for outdoors that they need. Like she thinks she has all her gear that she needs, maybe a walking stick, but she's not wearing the right shoes.
100% on the walking stick. All right, let's see what this is. This one's labeled Madison. Okay, so now it turns out that I had to even out the spit. Christine and Janelle's families like all got together, I think. And Mykelti wasn't there, I think, but because obviously, like, who wants to hang out with Mykelti? But have we talked about the fact that Mykelti and Channy are moving to North Carolina, which I think is a pretty big deal, because that means that they were the only ones trying with Kody, and I think that there was like some kind of final straw. Can't imagine what it was.
Could be.
But
also, you know what's interesting? So we just finished recapping this episode about how Mykelti was stealing Madison's bohemian style wedding, right? She was stealing her thunder, and now she's moving to Madison's state. Like she's kind of just repeating history here.
I feel like Mykelti was like, "Oh, I can't wait to tell the family. They're going to be so excited that we're all even closer." And you know that Madison was like,
God, how close are they moving? Like shit.
Oh man, they're gonna want to get the cousins together.
And Avalon and the cousin. They're going to be like going to the same
twins,
school now.
And then the Tony of it all. I mean, that's really the worst part of it.
Oh, and Tony like goes to Madison and Caleb Brush's house, and he's just like an awful house guest. He's the type of house guest where you'd be like, "Oh, do you want anything to drink?" And obviously, you never accept.
No, he makes himself like he actually makes himself right at home. He actually does.
Yeah, and he would ask for. He'd be like, I just like lost my Tony. Yes. Like, actually, do you have any Dr. Pepper or like
no, he would ask
diet
for orange,
Mr. Pibb.
Orange, what's that called? Fanta.
Cream soda.
Want a Fanta?
Oh.
He likes orange Fanta because that's what they drink when like the families all get together. He's got orange Fanta. The one where Kody freaks out about the table settings. And they're all getting the families together. I think
he
the only drink of choice was that.
Over their seat, and he leaves his like very thick, smelly, viscous urine. Like he doesn't flush it. He's in the like it's yellow, let it mellow camp. He's totally that type.
Yeah, so anyway, well, good for Madison and Caleb. They get some help with the kids, maybe.
Yeah.
And Caleb's getting up there in years, so it's good to have a
he's got to be our age, right? Like he's got to be near 40.
Say he's older, isn't he?
I feel like he's our age for sure.
He's 31 when they got married, right? Is that right? I don't know.
I mean,
by the way, I
much
forgot
older,
to mention in the comments, people said, wasn't it September 11th last year? And yes, that is correct. It was September 11th.
That's right. That's right. You're right.
Because I made that joke about how this is now the new September 11th, and some woman was not happy about it. So,
well, let's not talk about
our favorite holiday.
What I suggested. What I suggested. Even you were like, I don't know about that. I'm like, okay.
I was like, Jodie, people died. Okay.
It wasn't serious. It wasn't serious. Okay, Caleb, date of birth. 1/8/87.
So he's Nick and John's age.
That's too old for Madison.
Older.
He does seem older.
Well, it's obviously too old for Madison. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Today's activities, having a really good time, Madison. What is this?
Oh,
this is that one I was telling you about. Yeah,
you crazy scamp. When you and your friends decide to, quote, strike a pose after dinner. Wasn't Sarah down there? And
cheers.
Didn't.
Oh, and Obvi, I didn't get the memo on wearing black. Janelle.
She's throwing out strike a pose when you and Obvi.
Yeah, that time when
Obvi, Janelle. Did she drop? She dropped a location on that one too.
She dropped the location.
No,
Janelle. It's Brick Restaurant and Wine Bar.
We should get a photo by this brick wall. Look at Janelle between these two.
Should we strike a pose? Oh, we're silly. I'll comment on it.
They were like, "Come on, Janelle, you're fun. You can do it with us. It's fun."
Because you know that she looked at because this is what I would do. You look at the picture over and over, like pointing out all the things that you look busted, and then before posting, she was the only person on earth that would have noticed that she's not wearing black, and then she's like, I feel like I should probably at least acknowledge that I'm aware of that I'm not wearing black.
I should have worn black. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Janelle, let's stick with Janelle here. I mean, we've been following her journey. # gardening adventures, you said didn't stick. # NC gardening adventures hasn't been sticking, but here's what we got going on. I mean,
she likes those cukes. Scary. She loves cukes. Look at these.
Those cucumbers like nothing.
Those are some big cukes too. She's got some cukes. She's got some yellow squash. She's got what is that? Is that another squash under the yellow squash? What is that?
I don't know. That looks like a
gourd?
big gourd of some kind. Yeah.
What is she doing with all these? She's not pickling them. Like, what do you?
I guess
That's
she's
a
eating
lot
them.
of cukes.
You're always eating cucumber.
Pictures from NC showing today's garden haul. Period.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
can
then-
you
and
read
then
the bottom thing? I got it.
I'm so
you got
glad we
it?
didn't
Yeah.
leave all the squash to the squash borer. Fingers crossed. You never know.
So
Those
squash. Yeah,
squash
she's
borers.
acknowledging it.
Oh, you never know. You know what, though? I do want to give a special shout out to Janelle right there for having a much cleaner toaster than I expected her to have.
Oh, well,
toaster.
yeah.
No crumbs, no fingy prints all over it. Good job, Janelle. Good job.
All right. So now we're moving into a little Christine for a second. Now, you know,
Okay.
now I told you, I'm like, this is some
I'm
new
gonna like
thing that
this.
she's doing. And I was right that it's obviously an engagement thing, which is smart.
Yes.
I mean, make that money, but that she will.
What do you
put
think
a
we're going to be doing like next week?
Oh, I mean,
When I'm in a
obviously.
full panic, like, oh my God. Full-time job. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can just post stories like this. We'll just follow what
Get
Christine
ready,
does.
babes.
She'll post a story and then ask everyone a question, and then they comment on it. It's like instant engagement. So
Yeah.
she said, any good gas? This is what she's already landed on. Any good gas station rest stop I should know about?
Yeah.
Somebody wrote Quick Trip, and she responded, I'm going to have to look that one up.
Now, interestingly enough, Quick Trip is new to me, and it is like a thing.
Yeah, it is in Arizona.
Oh, you know Quick Trip.
That was
okay.
That was
So this is all
the
new
hot
to
dogs
me.
there are pretty good. That was like the
Yeah,
infamous
there's
Quick Trip hot dog.
There's like food. The beverage area. You can like make your own milkshakes. You can make your own coffee things. There's slushies. There's some pretty good
It's kind of
donuts.
like a Wawa. It's not as good as Wawa, but it's like
Never
it's
been to a
big dough.
Wawa. But yeah, I mean, Quick Trip is Quick Trip. It looks pretty good. Now Buc-ee's, I've only been to one Buc-ee's, and that is like
I've heard about it. Guess where I've heard it from?
Teen Mom.
No,
Leah?
Doughboys. Come on.
Oh. Okay.
They talk about Buc-ee's all the time.
Well, yeah. No, Buc-ee's is like, I mean, it's huge. It's massive. It's like a Walmart of oh God, Janelle, sorry. I just lost all. Whoa.
Train of thought.
My God, what just happened? What?
Well, I don't even know what this is. I just took a screenshot because she was holding it so close to the camera.
Go ahead. Tell us about it.
This is Janelle. I think this must be like real. And she's playing a Tim Myers song called June, Good Days, something. And then it just says My Wellness Era. Join channel. 314 members.
With the little plant emoji.
Oh,
NC Garden
Janelle
Adventures.
She's got to.
No,
Never.
never.
You don't think?
No,
think
but
she's
I
at
think
least
she would
like-
love it. No, she was like me. She was like,
Yeah, but
which,
everyone can change.
Amanda, Wisconsin, no edibles, not legal here,
That
babe.
sucks.
But the border's not far away.
Okay.
I have kids who live in the other states.
You
no.
can always find it. I can
Um,
send it to you probably.
No, I do
okay.
think she would love it, though. I think she would love it. Just a little tiny little thing. Just like a little like 1 milligram.
Do you think Robyn would like pot, or like what would happen?
No,
Like,
no.
because she's already so like those like anti-pot commercials where like the kids like sunken into the couch. That's just already Robyn.
Yeah, no, it's a slippery slope. She would not like it because Robyn can't like laugh and have a good time either.
Oh, because the paranoia. I mean, her paranoia would be through the roof. All right, what's this?
It would be like me when I on that 420 episode that I still like. I have flashbacks about that, like how bad that was.
Yeah, we can release that at some point. It's really one of the most impressive videos ever made. It was made by Mandesha. She spent like a month.
Oh, that was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
We will have to
so
do that soon.
It's like a time lapse. You guys will, it's so impressive. Okay, so here's Janelle again. See, Janelle was like hitting it up on Instagram. Always so happy to see the monsoon season start in Arizona. I mean, right?
Smiley face, rainy umbrella, storm cloud umbrella.
Ooh. Yeah, actually, but monsoon season in Arizona, you'd think it would be cooler, but now it's just like hot ass rain falling on you. So I guess
You
she's
know
in
what I would
Florida.
love for Janelle? I would love for her to go on like an old school Oprah, my JJ be a painting to like Miraval. It's like out in the desert, self-help, but
Okay.
like super, super bougie
Oh,
upscale.
like a
I think she
Joshua
would really
tree.
love that. Yeah, maybe like a sweat lodge. I think she'd really enjoy that.
Now, lastly, now this is going back to that was all for Janelle this week. I mean, she had a big week. What else do you want from her?
All those cukes. Thank
glad the
God there's no
squash weren't
squash
lost.
board.
I didn't get the memo about wearing black though. Oh my. But now Christine had another one of these fucking things. And what's your guys' favorite road trip? And you know Christine is the queen of road trip games where it's like, can I just put in my fucking AirPods and block you
Exhausting.
out?
Yes.
I don't want to even engage with you. But she wants to know some people's opinions. So I just picked some I just picked a couple ones. Tell me your best road trip game. God, David really must be such a patient guy. Like he must, first of all, they can't ever break up, or if they do, it needs to be kept secret for the rest of their lives. Because the way that this is being shoved in everyone's face so much, mostly Kody's face. Remember when she wrote that Father's Day post and it was like unhinged? Where it's like hashtag be there, hashtag just be there.
He loves being around his kids and other people's kids.
Right. Just be there. That's all you have to do. But
wait, hold on. Hold on 1 second. What is some of your favorite road trip games?
This wasn't a thing. Or whatever. Daphne and Dawn. No.
You're like, we just to be quiet and not get hit. That would be that's the best game.
We would listen to Bread. That was one of our road trip cassette tapes. The Best of Bread, The Best of Chicago. We listened to. And
Chicago.
The Sweeney Todd album was a regular. But here's a suggestion. So who can sing the loudest? Whoever wrote this was
what's this you?
Trolling. I mean, this is somebody.
You?
This is one of our people, at least. Because Christine was like, David, somebody said it, somebody sing the loudest. And then it just was like an hour of her like referencing it.
They be singing. What do you think Christine's favorite song to sing is? It's probably like 99 bottles of beer on the wall, but she like really enjoys it.
She would do the whole song.
Yes.
I think Christine would get a kick out of
that never ends.
Penis game. I feel like Christine would really enjoy the penis game.
What's
the her and David game? In the car? Where you go penis and somebody says penis. Somebody goes penis. It's like you play it on like a road trip, like with supervised adults, like on a bus. That's how like on a choir.
You just say penis.
Yeah, you like say somebody goes penis, and then somebody goes penis, and somebody goes penis. Penis, and then you just louder. Everyone's just saying penis louder and louder until an adult finally says, "Okay, enough," and then that's really what the payoff is an adult acknowledging like that you were. Game.
Okay.
You never played that before?
I've never heard of that in my life. No.
Shocker.
All right, road trippers. Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite road trip game?
I mean, I played like the license plate thing with the kids, but
you have kids. Yeah.
I mean, it's just nice when everyone's quiet.
Right,
Thank
exactly.
God for like iPads and phones and shit.
True. That's one nice thing about technology. My road trip game as a kid used to be popping 2 Gravals because I got car sick and then falling asleep in the back seat. It's fucking sweet actually. And then this one just says this one. Tell me your best road trip game. Somebody said pop a Benadryl and see who can sleep the longest. And then she wrote ha 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 ha, love it. Because I think that she feels like that's kind of like a racy answer. Like, ooh, unprescribed drugs.
I'm sure parents have done that. Same thing, like going on planes, you give your kids Benadryl. I don't know. We didn't like fly a lot or whatever with the kids, but I wouldn't be opposed to it personally. But I
have an update as we close out. That was our last picture, guys. We really we had no plan here. We just wanted to check in and say hi. But to wrap everything up full circle here, my mom wrote me back. No punctuation, because this is serious.
No.
I cannot find Reggie. That sounds like that's the end of the conversation. I mean, that to me smacks of
you cannot or you will not. You will not or cannot.
Should I say that? By the way, me buying
Cans
that
are for
car was
vegetables. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I was like trying to go with something there. I'm a little rusty, guys. Okay, I need to like ease back into
dipping our
this
toe
thing.
back in the water here. Your mom is gaslighting you, Auntie Krista says.
Yes.
Anyway,
absolutely.
That's it. What are you doing the rest of the day? Unpacking. That's fun.
I have a
actually
lot
like
of unpacking to
unpacking.
do. What? Oh
fun.
God, no, it's the
I like
worst.
it.
Okay. Packers
You're
though.
putting
So I've
stuff
never
away.
had a move where like other people actually pack it and then move it.
Yeah.
So what I'm finding is as you unpack something that someone else has packed, there was a 2 bottles of toilet bowl cleaner that had maybe this much left in it that was packed up, wrapped like as if it were a Fabergé egg.
Yeah.
And then like you unpack
Perfect.
these things where you're like, why the fuck would they pack it like this? But yet like a hedge trimmer with blades on it was just tossed in a box.
Yeah.
Like I almost cut my arm off with it. So yeah, I don't know. It's a work in progress. I'll have better sound and shit up in here and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just a lot of unpacking.
Let's really quickly talk about what we have like coming up this week, I guess. We're gonna do this. We already have our episode for Patreon, the tier poo of our Sister Wives season 11, I think it was, recap. And then we're doing for TRP, Total Request Podcast, we're doing 90 Day UK, right?
That's right. Yeah, the latest season, episode 3. I'm sorry, season 1, 2, 3, something, but it's the first one, so it'll be a good one.
And then we have a little nifty gifty for you guys too that we're going to throw up on the teen mom tier there. We don't know really what it's going to be, but we're planning on dropping some teen mom content just every so often, just as little surprise for y'all.
Yeah, and just have fun with it too. Just have fun, like Janelle.
Fun.
When you
by the way,
you podcast with your friends.
That one time you got together with a friend and podcasted. Meri also celebrated 4th of July, and it's a picture of her filtered for the gods of her like wearing a happy 4th of July t-shirt, posing at like the Grand Canyon or something. And then also Christine wore the exact same shirt on 4th of July.
Oh, I think I saw that. It said howdy something.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Howdy y'all or howdy 4th or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So yikes.
Yeah, we'll be back again. I'm like so excited to be able to just feel like I'm back to where I should be. I'm back.
Well, we're all happy to have you back. The world feels complete again. Thanks so much, so many of you, for joining us on this randomly dropped Browntown. But join us on this journey. Subscribe to John and Amanda, Hot in the City. Your weekly roundups are really so freaking funny. I love Jones moans, and the fact that he left. I'm sorry, I just have to bring this up because I was listening to you guys this morning. Because again, I can listen to things. When he said that he went in the movie theater and the dude took his seat, and instead of like going and talking to him or talking to someone, he just left. I was like, that didn't get a refund. Yeah, just I'm leaving because I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't care if I'm out money. This is unprecedented. Like there's no way forward here other than leave and like cut your losses. You have to leave. He had no other choice. You have to leave. Not making eye contact with anyone. You're not safe till you're in your car. No. Yeah. No. And if he didn't have the podcast, I'm assuming he'd be like all of us, and we would never speak that to anyone ever that actually happened. Exactly. Never acknowledge. I think that's it. Actually, I'm going to go record with Joan now in about 5 minutes. So I guess that's it. Love you guys. Let me find the we play the video. Yeah, we put a little outro, right? Where's Walter? Oh, it's hot, so he's like laying Wally boy. But we love you guys. We love you. Adults. Bye. Hit this. Well, guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for joining us today on our We Love to Hate Everything channel. please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like or even a comment, and click on that bell if you want notifications, because you never know when we might pop up and go live. Please check out our other 2 podcasts on Patreon, where we snark on even more TV, movies, and pop culture. We got Total Request Podcast, that's patreon.com/trpod, and We Love to Hate TV, patreon.com/love to hate TV. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.